to send you guys word that A, you guys will have the show tonight by your littles as we are exhausted. And then he goes, but you already knew that. Yeah, we did, Alan, but thank you. Thank you. We love you. And we feel you guys in right now. And hey, if you get an opportunity to chat, remember all of you, you can chat with Shri and I live right now over at Oneness Talk Radio. Just open up the chat room and we'd love to chat with you there. And over here at TFR Live, give us a call. The phone lines are open. We are really excited to talk to you. Get your mini soul readings. I see we already have calls coming in. And here's the line, guys.
Here's the number, 213-233-3998. That's 213-233-3998. Give a ring, and those will bring you into the show.
Now, we cannot go any further without talking about, guys, Alan and Sandra, and I'm talking to you guys now. Okay, so what's this? You felt so bad leaving, you had to have a stroke. Is that what happened? We miss you too.
Well,
guys, here's what's going on. We got Alan, skinny at 2:53 a.m. last night.
When they got home, and Alan had a little incident, some numbness down the arm.
Some reintegration into density. How about that? I think it was more about reintegration into density.
Well, it was just enough to go check. Let's check this out.
Where's the fainting couch? And Alan, we love you so much, honey, and we are so glad that you're okay. So I shared with you that there was a moment of respiration for all of us that love and adore Alan and Sandra at 2:53 a.m. this morning when I got the first ping. The rest of Alan's great email that came in, 14 minutes before we went on the air. Here it is. And numeros Y, the rumor demise have been greatly exaggerated. Ha 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 ha. I've never had the chance to say that and would consider it a waste if I did not take advantage of my situation. At least try to be humorous about it. We agree, Alan. We love you so much. I'm fine, and the docs that went over me with a fine-tooth comb just strongly said astrologist here, but all is well. Anyway, we're both looking forward to our beds as soon as we come down from that road feeling. Boy, do we get that. And he says, I'm sure you're out there. We do. And we'll be in touch tomorrow. And then he says, tell everyone we miss them and we love them. And so, guys, from our heart to yours, Sandra and Alan, mirrored through Shri and I right now, because really the four of us are still here tonight. This is very much still the four of us, and we are to be with you. Hey, I see the call boards filling up as well. Remember, we're going to invite you in for your mini soul reading requests, your conversations, and remember that number is 213-3998 UK 44-203-393-2871. And I'm so excited, Shri, that we need to receive callers here at TFR Live. And I thank Chris and Cherie for this amazing, great station, and encourage you guys to check it out even more.
And simulcasting, as they say in France.
Or anywhere else, because we have people from France in the chat room,
We do. We're simulcasting at Oneness and at YouTube Live.
Hey,
and, because we've got too many computer devices here.
So
just
I have
off
the
camera.
coffee. I'm sorry.
So we're going to monitor the Oneness Talk Radio chat room. We turned off chat at YouTube because we just feel that we can't reply to you.
We want to direct chat you over here. You can watch us there and chat here if you want to. And we're going to, guys, I know at some point we will get that. Do it all. I promise it will happen. It will happen. Hey, I'm tuning into the chat room at OTR right now because there's just so many people from all over the world.
Well, I want to talk about a little bit about the energy of this time we're in.
And we've got in Norway, United States, we've got Jess is here, Jess Jutinen from her amazing, I should check her out at OTR, onenesstalkradio.com. Robbie's here. We've got Andrew here. Lots of other people here. Call board filling up. Wow. What is your dream? Right? And I just want to, again, honor Sandra and Alan for making part come true by coming. And it was magical. It was 44 days.
Yeah, that's a magic number.
44 days together. And that was really a very magical experience, a very magical it's still in process, which is what's so amazing. And there's so much unfolding. And oh my goodness, take away any of the thunder that I'm sure Alan and Sandra are going to want to share all about on their show, Twin Flame Divine Fire, this coming Saturday as part of Retreat Saturdays here at onenesstalkradio.com. But I do think, hey, love from Chiang Mai. Hi, mwah, hi, Ken Love. Really exciting.
But I want to bring us into this flow that we're in. It's as if we're on the ark. Imagine that
Well, we're on the arc of love.
that there is a
Ascension.
rising tide of energy,
Yeah,
and that
yeah, that's
you,
true.
through your soul's wisdom, through your soul's choice, have I choose to lift, I choose to evolve, I choose to be more of that which I am. That's called authenticity. Here in late January 2019, and this arc that I'm referring to as today's metaphor is a container of spiritual community that will support you as you continue your pathway to ever bliss, to ever refining authenticity, empowerment, and abundance. And all of those qualities come forward quite naturally and with our authenticity, because we're truly in the year of saying to you, what do you want?
Well,
What are you visioning? What?
your dream. And this is, again, it's because, and we talked tonight about mirroring that dream into form, because this is, I can't even believe that we're near the end of January. It's like, what, January 24th, I
It's
think,
been
today.
going fast.
It is just going so fast. And here we are, and my angels, we're going to be into this February energy in like 6 days. And so this is the moment, if ever there was a moment, with all my heart and soul, as this 2019 year of divine awareness has ignited on the planet again. What dream, right? What dream was closed that's now open? It's the vision that you're seeing right now. What are your eyes really noticing? What are the forms that you're seeing around you? The colors, the text, smells, every one of the senses. What is that dream? And if you can really call that up with all of your senses and stay focused on it, I'm talking blinders, really stay focused on it, then this is the moment where the universe is going to invite you to reinsert. And Shri does a lot. And as a matter of fact, this Saturday on Explore the Mysteries, which is our Saturday show we love, we're going to be talking about this shift into parallel timelines, because that's what's coming. Everyone is being kind of primed right now in January, and I don't want to say too much about it, but I will be releasing the video for the February predictions early next week. Everyone is getting ready to slide back into the correct timeline. Now, that doesn't mean everyone's sliding. There are in the correct timeline right now. But for some of you, have you ever felt like you're just not in the, like, this is that bad experience of that, like, wait, in the wrong timeline? That could be because literally you are complete with this, and the veil is thinned, and you're able to get through. And what we're going to be talking a lot about this Saturday on Explore the Mysteries.
I was just reminded.
Right
it's
here
a
at
little
TFR
bit.
Live.
It's a little bit like those 3D glasses.
No, it's a lot of it.
The images side by side, and then there's some lens that superimpose them. But wait a minute, those weren't the ones meant to superimpose. I think we have to find the more authentic pathway and just line up with it. Because truly, here we are in January, which is the elation of the new year. This is the month in which you set into motion that which you choose to propel. And that's why the ark is setting sail, so to speak. And I really love that we're able to be here in community, to share in the chat room, to live on air, and to broadcast out to the world that which we know is true.
I wanted to share too, Shri. I want to jump in, and then we should take over here in the Oneness Talk Radio chat room. You guys just rock every week, every time, every show. When we connect with you, I bow before you. Absolutely amazing. And I want to jump into this conversation, guys. I just kind of did jump in. A lot of people freaking out what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
All right. But people going, oh my God. And guys, I know with all my heart and soul, I know what this can sound like. The crazy woman from Ecuador. But there is that, and I'm really glad that people like Alan and Sandra were just here to witness what's happening here in real time.
Yeah.
I think it's good. And you guys put your questions, they were real live witnesses to what honestly happens here when you step into a fifth dimensional window. And while my heart was devastated last 3 a.m. when I got the ping that Alan had a mini stroke, I knew he was going to be okay. And I knew that it was more than anything a severe reaction of hurting too quickly and too too hard from living in fifth dimensional space for 44 days with Shri and I, from here to downtown New York City in 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's an intense transition, and I bow before him.
And the one thing I want to remind each and every is the body is the gift that allows us to interact, and it's also the weakest link in the ascension energy. As you look at the symptomology of ascension acceleration energy experiences,
yes,
it's always the body that's going, oh, this is happening, or the headaches, or the aches and pains, because the frequencies are beyond that which this vessel here was originally designed to do. Now, the vessel is capable of huge capacities.
Yep.
However, frequencies need a little time to be integrated and for the body to adapt. And so all kinds of symptomology can happen when in and out of dimensional experiences.
Oh, well, Shri, I just want to bow before you. As always, you know, I've always said to everyone that I was a guru. And, you know, when I met Shri, it was no wonder that the Archangelic Realm called him the wisdom teacher. And I want to read Shri in here, so precious. She goes, Shri, can I just download your wisdom nuggets into my head? And so thank you, Jess. Mwah. We love you too, Angel. Back at you. People need to listen to your show, girl.
It's all public domain, so go for it.
But you know, I again, you know, everybody's too about symptomology and Shri. What I was wanting to talk about earlier too is, and again, guys, if you are feeling this timeline and everything that's going on, make a note. Join Shri and I Saturday for Explore the Mysteries. That's where we go really deep on topics
we're going to get into the
timeline shift. What's
everything
happening
from the mandala effect to going on for those who are lifting,
and why that's important to know, because we're in it next week, guys. We're already in this moment, and the key is to. And I'm just giving reassurance to all of you that are in the chat room. I mean, the chat room is going wild over here at Oneness Talk Radio, and I'm just sharing with all of you that. Yeah, you are. And if you're here listening to this show, and if you are here and you are awake and aware, are ready.
Yeah.
There, make no doubt about it. Even if you're here saying bullshit, 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 or whatever else you want to say, it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. Somewhere in your heart, there is a seed that is going, but you're listening. But somehow you're here. No matter what they is trying to layer it with, that's what January's been all about. Remember, January is about seeing the truth. And you know, guys, we started talking about that, and look what's happened in January. I mean, I think that a lot of truth is being revealed, and a lot of people are seeing things that they didn't see before.
Let's pause there for
do that. And callers, hang on.
Yeah. The overarching energy of this entire year is revealing that which is true, the authentic presentation. You know how so often when you have maps involved and they present the glossy image of something, and then as you get to know that something, you discover the deeper truth. You begin to see it for what it is. And I do believe that that deeper truth, seeing things for what they truly are, is the universal mandate right now, whether at the level, the social level. Have you noticed that there's a little difference in maybe your friendships and who you thought was a friend, maybe not accepting?
It's just about seeing that, which has always been there, but you're just now really like, wow. And it's not about judging what you see. That's really important. It's about saying, wow, okay. Because remember, what is the entire year about? It's the year of divine awareness. And in divine awareness, we have to be able to comfortably begin being the witness who is witnessing the witnesser, right? Because we're multidimensional beings, and this is all tied into why we're going to start seeing these timeline integrations and why you're going to start seeing these realignments. And this is why angels, what is your dream? What do you really want to manifest? Mirror that to yourself constantly. Stay in oneness dream and allow that dream to manifest. That's where we're at. And I just want to give another shout out again to our beloved dear ones who we are mirroring, Alan. And thank you guys for letting us read Alan's email on the show when we opened up today. And I think it's important for everyone to remember that, as Alan said in his own words, the rumors of his demise have been over exaggerated.
No, the energy of his email,
very minor experience.
It was very
he got
positive.
In a bus and went home. Amazing.
Yeah, and so I just want to say thank you to Lucky and those at the TFR chat room. Really, there was a momentary scare, and it appears that everything is moving in the right direction.
You know, I just want to share, talking about mirroring, they had 44 days here, as we had an amazing 44 days here with them, that everyone's going to another level.
Yes.
And I really, sometimes we need a hit on the head. They had to kill me. I mean, I had not one, but 2 near-death experiences because I was so stubborn. So Alan, congratulations. You got to sit in a chair and get even. Love you, and we are so honored. And you know what, Sri? We're so honored. Yeah, let's say hi to one of these beautiful callers.
We're gonna head to British Columbia. We have a caller from, it looks like Aldergrove, BC.
All right.
And let's see if we can bring you into the conversation.
Hi, Angel. Namaste. Oh.
Say hello.
Hello?
Hi, Angel.
Oh my God. Hi, it's Arabic.
Hi, sweet.
I'm the summer for the quantum clairvoyance workshop. Oh my God, you on the first call. Oh my God. Happy the voice to get on the show. My goodness, I'm calling for a mini soul reading. And so, I don't know, I love you guys, and I'm grateful that I hear your voices and your sharings and everything. I will continue on my path. And you're just a resource that is always there for me, and I'm forever grateful.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And I just want to let you know I'm going to go ahead and mute the line so while Kara shares with you, and that way the call will be clearer for everyone.
First and foremost, just feel how much we love you. You know, the whole time you were sharing, I just saw this beautiful face was in this beautiful glowing energy. It was like I saw you coming out of this crystalline sun, and there's all little sparkles around that. And the message is just the same thing. They just keep saying the same thing. When did you stop remembering? They're saying what you need to do is bring your hands back to your heart, take in a deep clearing Ave Sa breath, MERP, breathe, release, and they're saying that it's all there. You have lost nothing. You have not gone backwards. You just simply need to remember, and that this time it's going to be even deeper and more profound. And so I honor you so much for showing up in that glowing crystalline field and this energy to all of us on the show tonight, because all of us sometimes need a reminder to remember. And so thank you, my angel. I'm really honored to be with you tonight. Ooh,
and many blessings, dear.
We're going to unmute you for a second, honey. Are you okay? Was that all right for you, sweetheart?
Thank you. Just go to my heart. I feel it in my heart. Thank you. I love you. Namaste.
We love you too, sweetheart. Namaste. Bye-bye, angel. And you know, I need to share that the blessing of every time we connect with community. You know, we're blessed 3 times a week, Sri and I, with you, and to be able to connect with these calls, to hear your voice, and to be able to be one with this energy is really a gift. And that's the ultimate, not that we are each here for each other, that we can each be present for each other, and that I see that demonstrated over here in the chat room. I know we got lots of chat going on in TFR chat room. We've got plenty of callers. Do we want to say hi to somebody else right now, Sri?
Well, I'll tell you what, we can do that.
All right, we go right there. I see Monica from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay,
hey.
Hello, Monica.
Namaste,
the line's
Monica.
open.
Hi.
Hi, Angel.
Oh, family reunion. I love it. And I love you guys. But let me just say this. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I'm sending you kisses. If you're on YouTube, you see me doing it. I love you, heart.
I saw you.
Oh, yay.
Much love, dear.
Oh, you guys look beautiful. and I know that Sandra and Ellen are okay.
They are.
They are. So sending them much love too. Family reunion.
We love it.
So, yes to all that is good. May I ask you for a session reading?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yay.
And yeah, and you know, sweetheart, just if it's safe for you to bring a hand to your, I'm also doing that. And just allow yourself right now. They're saying breathe up through the nose into your star consciousness and out. So just let's go in and out. And it's like a circle of breath in, out. And they're saying that the greater the cleansing. And now they're saying that this circle is becoming like a crown, like a Taurus energy. I'm seeing it open. It comes out as a circle and it's like encompassing your whole body, and you're standing in the middle of this Taurus. And this Taurus energy is a little wobbly right now. And so I'm just working with it to get it more stable. There it is. And as I'm doing that with you, I feel myself getting really tall, and I feel this energy coming in around you. And I'm hearing like a choir of angels, and they're saying, stay here, be still, relax your breath, and receive. Simply receive, for in the field of the quantum space that is surrounding you now, all questions will be answered and your healing is assured. Simply hold this frequency. And my hands are like pulsing, and my whole body is feeling this radiation. And I believe that you've opened up this energy for all of us. And so thank you for your love and your sincerity and presence that opens up. I'm actually trying to stabilize this. I mean, I'm feeling one. It's almost like you've called in an installment, Monica. It's like I'm feeling everyone who's here on this, and I'm starting to, like, I don't know. It's like I'm holding this, like it's a generator asking everyone right now to receive this. So everyone, just if you want to, this huge healing Taurus energy is just like spinning and moving and moving and moving and moving and moving. Wow. And my fingers are pulsing. I am not really conscious in this moment. And so forgive me. I feel like it's my duty, obligation to hold this open.
We're going to go to a little station break. Be with the energy. We love you.
Oneness Talk Radio, hip and fun. Discover your positivity portal 24/7 and experience unique talk radio from around the planet, perfectly mixed with music that ensoul. At a moment where everyone is being challenged to stay awake and release fear, OnenessTalkRadio.com is here to remind us all of our divine master and the activating power of intentional oneness and universal healing available at any time. With shows in multiple languages and formats, relax. Our commitment to uplifting music from superstars and fresh talent, combined with your favorite shows, will inspire you to stay all day and soak in the gift. Once you experience our signature oneness moment, in only 3 to 5 minutes, your heart will expand as miracles unfold. Oneness Talk Radio, one world, one voice. Expand your vision.
Welcome to the Self-Ascension Classroom, full and beautiful home study for your mystical journey. Imagine the gift of studying everything that you've ever wanted at and on your time. Yes, it is possible, and there is so much to choose from as you dive into your home study experience. Remember that with every moment you spend studying this gift, you ignite your divinity. Imagine the mysteries of the Tohil and the crystal and clarity and abundance of Vesa, a mastery balancing technique and certification process, and then cosmic life regression. Travel the universe and remember. Allow yourself the gift of navigating the inner matrix. This beautiful mastery program of the violet flame will take you to places you may not have dared to dream to go, and then you will rediscover the true gift of your divine nature. Yes, the time is now to study the ancient mysteries, and it's so easy to begin. Discover the Self-Ascension Classroom only at Shira.com. That's ShriandKira.com. Namaste. I'm Kira Ra, and you're tuned in to Oneness Talk Radio. One world, one voice, expand your vision.
Well, hey everybody at YouTube, hey everybody at TFR Live. Okay, we're still muted at TFR Live, so we're gonna, it says we're muted for, there we are, okay. So hey
Welcome
everybody,
back.
how are you guys doing? Because I'm spinning, I'm trying to just kind of like anchor holding a hot cup.
Kira was opening,
wow.
holding open of connection for us.
And Monica is still on the line, and I think we should open that up and ask Monica how she is. Monica, are you there, honey?
I'm here, yeah.
How are you feeling?
Oh, yes. I'm here.
Good.
How are you?
Oh, I am always grateful to be with you, and this is just so much fun.
Well, thank you. And I hope that your soul reading helped and carries you forward with all of the energy that you can receive from that attunement. And Shri and I thank you for bringing that attunement to all of us here on the show tonight. That was pretty awesome.
We were in the flow.
We are
there.
Sure feeling it. I can tell you
the
that
commercial
right
thing
now.
came in to say hello before we say goodbye and move on.
Yeah, so we love you, honey, and thank you.
I love you. I love you.
Oh, thank you.
Gripping.
Okay. Bye, sweetheart.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And we love you too. And you know, guys, the show tonight is about mirroring your dream into reality. This is the moment on the planet. This is a moment that is exponentially to go beyond and to remember that your dream can always be manifested. I don't care if you had it 5 years ago, 10 years ago, what you think was a lifetime ago. We've all just reinserted into that ascension escalator. Everyone can do this.
And I'd like to give tips that will help that come forward more quickly. Remember that you are let's just call it a pinpoint of within a greater flow. And that pinpoint of consciousness is oftentimes distracted by what you're looking at. Meanwhile, the deeper you, which some people call your higher self, I prefer to think of it as your soul, your soul's energy wisdom. As we soften the egoic lens and relax into the soul's wisdom, that's the point where you can just daydream a little bit about what is my highest vision, to be able to command your soul to show you the highest potential for yourself. Show me my best future. Show me where my life will result in that. And as you command the show me energy, when you're in that space of really being willing to see it, what will happen, start feeling, tasting, seeing, sensing that which is coming for you and that which you are headed toward, because seeking is finding you.
Or has already been found, right? And that's important to know.
Well, and then we're going to talk more about this because the timelines begin to start interacting there. And that's a fun conversation. So just coming back to the ability to vision that create, a big piece of the vision is simply relaxing into the soul's wisdom and saying, show me my best future. Now you work with that picture. You energize it. You begin to say, yes, that's for me. I want it. I'm available. I'm going to allow it to be. And what happens is your energy field just radiates truth out into the future, calling the future into now.
Because all time is not linear. And this is, and I can't stress with all my heart and soul, I know I sound like a broken record and forgive me, but 2019 is the year of divine awareness. And so it's where you take lines and you bring it back together. And, you know, last week, if you're on our newsletter list, you already know this, but well, it wasn't last week, it was this past month. Feels like it's been forever ago. So what, 3 days ago? On Monday, every week we do an Archangelic Ensoulment for our Miracle Team. And we're very, very excited. A new app is getting ready to release and it's going to contain all of this. And anyway, when the message came through this past Monday, I was so humbled. I was covered in tears and I realized this message has to go out to the world. And so we went ahead and we sent it out to the entire world. And part of what was it is that right now, and I don't know that we've all ever had this really opportunity, right now, we are at the start of the new cycle. That was the gift that expanded. Remember 14 past Monday morning when we had that big, huge full moon, blood, wolf,
we're going to
lunar,
talk
red
more about
eclipse,
that
and
on Sunday.
We are.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking on Sunday. And last Sunday at Sri and Kira Live, the Voice of Passion and Action, we did that world meditation that was so profound. And we've reconnected every day this week. Have you? And we really encourage you, if you have not done that Merkaba the Face meditation, this is the moment. You know, as Sri was just talking, ask the universe, ignite that Merkaba the Face, call in that dream, because we are sincerely at the top of a cycle. We are at We are at an opportunity to do it all again. And that is really exciting, especially when you stay focused. Now, that's going to be kind of challenged if the mirror you put up in front of you is density. What is your mirror? What is looking at you? Look at it all day long. What is your mirror? Because that's why tonight's show is about mirroring your dream into reality.
And one thing to remember is mirror, in large part, is that which you send energy to.
Yeah.
So think about this for a moment.
Yeah.
If you're pulsing or judgment or love for that matter, what receives it and bounces it back to you? The higher the frequency your emanation, the higher the mirror's return. And when I say higher, I'm not talking about hierarchy. I'm talking about the ascension of it. So it's important to pay attention to that which you're noticing in your life. That what you're noticing is that's what's mirroring back to you, an energy that you're putting forward.
Exactly. And I've got a mirror back to all of you. Those of you over in the Oneness Talk Radio chat room, Sri, because this, just as you were sharing and everything, one of our beautiful, Andrew, I want to read your post. Thank you, my angel. He said, funny you said this, Kira. I posted this memo this morning. When I run after what I think I want, my days are a furnace of stress and anxiety. If I sit in my own place of patience, my need flows to me and without pain. From this, I understand that what I want also wants me, is looking for me and attracting me. Great secret here for anyone who can grasp it. Rumi. Thank you, Andrew. We love Rumi.
And when the flow is nourishing.
Exactly. And isn't that the gift? Because flow, you know, we can be, and I giggle because our dear partners here at Soulmere, Alan and Sandra, one of the things they would commonly say when they were here for the 44 days was, oh my gosh, you guys get so much done in a day. People get so much done so quickly. That's because we're not working in linear time. When you learn how to work in quantum space and time, when you learn how to reset the back of the medulla, that we teach us when people come to our retreats here, but when you learn how to breathe in universal flow, you have energy to spare. And there's always a well. The key is, do you love what you're doing? Because that's where it all begins. So what is your dream? And make sure you're not manifesting somebody else's dream. Get clear, is it really your dream? And don't be afraid to call up the biggest, most beautiful thing you can.
Be outrageous.
Well, and if you're dreaming it, then it is something you can create. You can only imagine that which you accomplish. If you can imagine it, you can do it, period. The only one that matters is you. Do you believe that? Or are you to co-create somebody else's dream? So that's an important part of clarity as far as what is your dream and are you ready to see that dream manifest?
Often have a dream, but we're a little bit afraid to claim it. It's kind of that deservability limitation.
No, it's a lot of that deservability, it is.
That when we see this dream, when we have a vision and we get a moment of inspiration around it, and then all of a sudden there's the sabotage that comes in from a negative imprint. It's important to breathe, to love that child. We often talk about how the ego is like in the car seat.
Yeah,
and
it is the child in the car seat.
And it's important that you keep that ego in the car seat while you do the driving, while you make important decisions.
Yeah, but give it a sippy cup. Give it toys.
But sometimes that ego is standing up in the car seat going, me, I'm in charge.
It's waiting for the benevolent, kind one to say, yes, you are in this little world. Right? You're not trying to kill the ego, assisting it to have its moment. And I think that's a beautiful gift.
Now, speaking of a moment, we have another caller.
Yeah,
and I just want to mention, if you'd like to call to take you to...
Yeah, I think we have openings. Yeah.
213-233-3998. Give a ring. 213-233-3998. Now, the caller that's been holding here for a while has an interesting, I'm not sure if they're from Pennsylvania or New Jersey, but they're calling on a 6 area code number. So we'll say hello to you and welcome to the show.
Namaste, Angel. Welcome.
Namaste. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure.
This has been I'm so grateful to be connected to you. I'm going through tremendous shifts myself, but a very good friend of mine passed today, and she's no longer suffering, and I'm grateful that she's happy and flying free.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. And how can we serve you, my angel?
I would like a soul mirror reading from you, a message.
I'm honored. I need to share with you that I'm actually losing my voice connecting to you right now. I need you to bring a hand to your heart.
Okay.
Your friend is not complete, you and she's trying to come in. I'm sorry.
Yes.
She just says, my beloved sister, you need to know that there was so much more, and that I am beyond where you're beyond, and yet I am still right here. And she's holding out her right hand, and she's saying, take my hand right now. I am standing next to you. Feel my other hand on your heart.
Okay.
And she's saying, my most beloved one, we are one, and we will always be. And together we have greater work to do. Do not let go of my hand and of yours. And as I transition into the divine light, feel my hand dissolving into your hand now. For I have been held here. Be freed. Oh, I'm sorry. This is just such a sacred moment.
It is. And I actually felt for 2 days that she was preparing to go home.
She's really stuck. Oh, yeah.
Very close to her soul.
I know.
Very close.
Well, she's saying
I will miss.
Yes.
I will take an adjustment, but then part of me is grateful that she's free from her suffering.
She's saying, let my hand melt into yours. And my hand right now is like on fire, and I'm feeling this energy coming into my hand, and I'm just like making sure it's going to you. And it's the crystalline energy. And she's saying these sparkles of light will illuminate you even more, and that there is she's saying there's a piece of resin for you to ignite that will call forward more, my beloved one. I'm tickling your head, I am smiling, and I am free, and I love you, and there is more.
Yes, and I've been just telling her that for days.
Beautiful.
And today, I guess it was earlier today when I called, and her friend, who is her landlord, put the phone next to her ear, and I could hear her breathing, and I just told her how much I loved her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's a gift as one is releasing from their mortal coil.
Yeah. Thank you.
Much
Angel.
love to you, and may you flow that is upon you. There's more blessings to be received.
Oh, thank you. I really need to recuperate, but thank you. And thank you for bringing divine compassion to the show for everyone who is listening tonight, for all of us to remember that we don't ever lose. We simply move forward to continue the journey. And then there are beloved angels in form like yourself that are here right now. You are now doing the work of two, and you are doing it in a new way. And I honor and bow before you. And I thank you for being on the planet, thank you for calling in. I love you, sweetheart. I honor you.
Namaste.
And thank you both for taking my call, for helping me my process too.
Yeah, our honor. We love you,
Truly.
Sweetheart. Many blessings.
Love you.
Ooh, wow, what an amazing show. I mean,
Yeah, it's
talk
very
about
touching,
soul
very
mirrors.
touching.
And you know, Sri, I was going back, there was a beautiful being in the chat over here earlier asking for a soul reading. We have so much going on. I want to find specifically, here it is, it's D. Hi, this is Dee from China, USA. Can I have a mini soul reading, please? Oh, Dee, yes.
3 hearts.
I mean, no, this woman, oh, you are so beautiful, first and foremost. And thank you for being on the planet. I will share with you that when I connect, it's funny, you know, tonight I had to wear my healing. This is the Healer's Protection Mala. And I'm very excited about it, actually, because we just launched 2019 Avesa Ascension collection at malasforascension.com. So I just really wanted to wear it kind of as a personal celebration. But Dee wanted me to talk about it because, okay, this mala was designed, you see these tiger eye here, these 4, well, you can't see it. If you're on YouTube, you can see it. YouTube. It's a jade mala, and there's 4 tiger eye beads that are designed to be like a shield around your heart. And Dee, what's at you right now? I'm seeing this like golden energy, but it feels heavy on your heart. And it's not pain, just heavy, like pressure. And yet there's that pressure area on the heart, but there's this big smile and this beautiful golden energy all around your hair and all around your head. And when I connect with this heavy heart energy, I get almost lopsided. And the message that's coming in from the ascended realms, and these are these points of light beings that are standing around you in a circle, and they all have these crystalline kind of like cloaks on them and everything. The message that they're all giving to you is they're saying, bring your hands to your heart, bow your head, and forgive yourself, because is ready. You are ready. And the more you stick out your feet, and they're showing me you, and you're like, yeah, but and they're saying the faster you put your feet, the faster you keep going, the next thing you know, you will be running, and everything will come together. 3, you're a Trinity being. You are really resonating with the number 3. And so March, I'm seeing that it's going to be January, February, March. And for asking, sweetheart, we love you. Namaste.
Many blessings.
Yeah. Talk about dreams manifesting, Sri.
Well,
everybody's dreams are manifesting.
And one of the dreams that Kira and I have had that kind of ripened a little bit recently is putting together understanding of how humanity came to be here, and what influences came from other worlds.
Well, that was, the mirror of living here in Ecuador. And we were very, very blessed to recently, well, not recently, a few months ago, the Aboriginal Museum here. that has, beautiful, the elongated skulls, a lot of the artifacts that Zechariah Sitchin had played with, us to not only meet the curator, but to become really good friends with them and to establish a beautiful relationship. And we have had the blessing and the honor of really connecting with these artifacts. Been to Ingapurca, which is the Machu Picchu of Ecuador.
Well, I just want to step in on that.
Yeah.
I've been to Machu Picchu a couple of times and explored sites in Peru. Ingapurca here in Ecuador is the only temple that was built for and maintained by the priest.
The only one in all of the Incan Empire.
In fact, the temple is an oval shape.
It's like an egg, and it's the only one of its kind, and it's
and
here.
The energy is sweet, nourishing, and connected to a depth that is unlike other sites in this zone.
And it's only an hour and a half from here, Moni, And so in our combination and the cosmic portals we discovered there and these artifacts and here at Tosa Blue Mountain, we are very excited, wrongly guided by all the Ascended Masters to offer the Cosmic Origins experience. And so go to SriAnkara.com right on the homepage twice this year. Guys, we announced this 2 days ago. We are 50% sold out in both dates. We are offering it on the June solstice, and we are offering it again.
Now this is a real opportunity to bridge